certified group fitness instructor for Penn State Campus Recreation, Fitness and Wellness. I'm coming to you today from my living room to give you a bar workout that will hopefully help you relieve some of the stress you're feeling during this hard time. I know that I, along with the rest of the fitness and wellness staff, misses you and the gym and the whole Penn State community, but we're in this together, and hopefully these videos help you guys realize that you're never alone. We're here for you, and we're gonna get through this. We won't need any equipment today, so when you're ready, just find an open space and wipe down your mat if you're using one. Feel free to start and stop this video at any point and modify any moves that you don't like. If you feel dizzy, short of breath, or pain at any point, stop exercising completely. I'll be playing my own music in the background, but due to music rights, I cannot provide you with it, so feel free to play your own music over top of this video. All right, everyone, we're ready to get started. As I previously mentioned, we're not using hand weights today, but feel free to pick up a pair between 1 and 3 pounds if you do have them available to you. We're just gonna start getting warmed up right away, so find a march. Try to be light on the feet. Point them down to the ground and pump the arms right next to us. Go ahead and roll the shoulders up, down, and back a few times. Start to find a nice tall posture that's supported by an engaged core. In 3, 2, 1, step knee. So it's step and knee. Pretend you're pulling a rope down from the ceiling. Start to feel the back engaged. Still pointing the toes down to the floor. Nice, just a few more. We have 3, 2, 1, squat, down, and up. So take a look down at your toes. Make sure your knees are right in line with them. Nice, core is still engaged. Adder reaches down, reach right and left. Nice, exhale as you reach. One more each side. And go ahead, shake it out. You can stay facing forward. I'm just turning to the side so you can see what's going on. We're gonna inhale up. Exhale, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. And then when you're here, walk out into a plank position. Hold here for a second. Make sure your weight is right over your wrists. Core is engaged. And then we walk the hands back. Bend the knees to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Shoulder roll at the top. Let's repeat that a little bit quicker. Here we go. It's down. Walk out. Walk it back right when you get to the bottom, and then roll it up. Quick shoulder roll. To repeat 2 more times like that. Last one here, go ahead, slowly roll up and come to a standing position. Just take a few shoulder rolls to the back of the room, a few to the front. Hopefully you're starting to feel warm. I know I am. Go ahead, take a few hip openers to the back, like you're stepping over a high gate. Use your hands if you need to. Go ahead, take it the other way. Now we're stepping over the gate in the other direction. Nice. All right, we're ready to begin. Into our first segment of work, we're gonna take a stance wider than hip width apart. This time our toes are turned out to the sides of the room. From here, bend the knees. It's down and up. So in bar, we call the bend of the knees a plie, so that's where we are. This is second position. So same as the squats we saw in the warm-up, we want our knees in line with our toes. This time they're just turned out, but we do want to make sure they're in line. So if your knees are going a different direction than your toes, just adjust where your feet are, okay? Once you're comfortable here, find a field goal position with the arms. I didn't mention it in the warm-up, but in bar, it's all about overload. We stay in a move for a long period of time, do a lot of pulses, and really work to overload the muscles until we feel like we need to stop. So if you get to a point where you feel like you need to stop plieing, or you feel like you need to put your arms down, I always say that's winning in bar. It's not failing. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Nice. Try to keep the shoulders right on top of the hips, standing straight up and down. So we're going straight up and down. Nice. Down and up. When you're ready, we're going to add a shoulder press. So I know we don't have weights, but really think about engaging the arms, and I promise this move after a while is going to be just as effective. Exhale as you stand on up. Two more. Hold this next one at the bottom. Hold it here, right side of the body. Wave the arm out as you lift the heel. Out and in, nice. So if you can see yourself in a mirror or something in front of you, just wave to yourself. Or you can wave to me at the camera. I'm saying hi, especially to everybody in my Monday bar class. I miss you guys and I hope you're doing well. We're in this together. Let's get a little lower. Let's switch sides. Here we go. Out and in. Just keep breathing. Try to keep the arms right at shoulder height. Try not to drop them down here. We're strong. Four more here. Last two. Back to plie. Here we go. Down and up. Maybe our legs are starting to learn what it means to be overloaded a little bit. Last two. Holding low once again. This time, either alternate sides or we're going to take both. If you take both, we really need to engage the core a little bit more. Last two. Back to plie. Oh my gosh. I know, we do our moves in bar for so long. It really gets a little old, but we're getting stronger together. Just two more. You know what we're doing, hold low. This time though, arms come straight. Get a little lower in the legs, and we take little circles to the front. Just hold the legs. Just breathe through it. I know it's hard. And then go take it to the back. I always say it's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it, really. But that's not the case. You chose to do this today, so we're in it now. Just hold a little longer. Stay low in the legs. 3, 2, 1. Back to the top. Down and up. We're going to do those arm circles one more time. And at the end of this segment, if you feel like you didn't get that overload, feel free to do it again. You can rewind on this video, and that's one perk that you can't do with me in class. So take advantage of it. Make it as hard or as easy as you want. Maybe you just got out of bed today and that's a victory. Last two. Hold it low again. Here we go. Arms come out. Circles to the front. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose and mouth. And go ahead, take it to the back. Squeeze those shoulders. Stay low in the legs. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, stand it on up. Quick shake it out. If you've been to my bar classes at Penn State, you know what we like to do in between our leg segments and arm segments. We inhale up, exhale, roll it out. We're gonna find a plank. But before plank, we're gonna come down into puppy position. So that means quadruped first. Wrists are right underneath our shoulders, knees are right underneath our hips, and we have a nice flat back. From there, lift the knees up and hold. Engage that core, and we're gonna walk out to plank 1 foot at a time. It's out, out, in. 2 more with this foot. Go ahead, switch sides. Other foot leads. Try not to let anything move from the hips up. We have 2 more. Hold this next one back. Find your perfect plank position. Either stay here or come down to the knees. From here, we're taking it into 3 slow push-ups. That's it. Down for 2, push up for 2. You can stay there or try one from your toes. That's 3 already. Walk it back. Slowly roll up. Last thing to come up is your head. Go ahead, shake it out. Grab a drink of water, whatever you need. I know I'm starting to drip sweat, and that's okay. All right, everyone, we're back. We're ready for our next little section of work. From here, feet are gonna start together, and then you're simply just gonna step 1 back. We're into a normal lunge position. From here, either stay here or the knees and toes turn out to the sides just a little bit. Okay, this is 4th position. When you're ready, we're taking it down into a lunge, turned out or parallel, whatever's best for you. This is what it looks like from the side. But you do want to make sure that knee is right in line with the front ankle. If it's going way over, you might want to stagger the stance front to back a little more. When you're ready, arms are going to come up straight overhead. Engage that core, keep the rib cage pulled together. When you're ready, as we come up, we're gonna pull down, up, pull down. So as we're doing this, I really want you to squeeze the upper part of your back right here. We don't have any resistance, but imagine you're really pulling a resistance band apart in between your hands. And we're gonna feel the upper back. Squeeze. So this is one of those things, since we don't have weights, you can really cheat it. I won't know what you're doing at home, but it's up to you to really find that extra engagement of the arms, of the core. Work for your overload. Nice. Exhale as you stand. Keep breathing. Grab any water at any point. Remember, you can pause me. Go ahead, hold low right here. Arms come to shoulder height. We push everything down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead, stand it up. Quick shake out. Other foot comes back. We have 2 sides of our body turned out or parallel. Arms come right overhead. Core is engaged. Here we go. Down, pull down. If you want to take this pull down with bent arms, feel free. So you can pretend you're pulling down the bars of a lat pull down machine, or keep it straight. Just breathe. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to feel it too. Pushing through the front heel, through the back toe. Push the floor away every time. Just 2 more. Hold low. Arms come down. Press it. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and stand it on up. Woo! My legs are feeling it. I don't know about everyone at home, but I hope I'm not alone in that sense. Grab some water. All right, so before we bring it down to the floor to do some mat work, we're gonna go into those plank and push-ups. Once again, so inhale up, exhale, roll down, walk out, find your puppy position. So start in quadruped once again. Tuck the toes under and hold. Once you're here, we just walk the feet out, out, in. Looking down at the floor, a few inches in front of your hands to protect the spine. 1 more this side. Let's switch lead feet. Two more. Keep breathing. This is the last one. Hold back. Knees come down. 3 push-ups. Down and up. Big exhale as you push the floor away. Then go ahead, knees come wide. Sit back into child's pose. Roll out the wrists because we're going to be on them for a few minutes. So roll them out. Get ready for that. And then go ahead, push on up into quadruped position again. This time we're staying here. We're going to bring 1 foot straight behind us. From here, just lift it up and down. As we move the leg, try not to move anything else in the body. Try to keep the weight but evenly distributed between the 2 hands on the floor, trying to avoid shifting to one side or the other. Squeeze the glute. See if you can straighten the leg a little bit further behind you. And now just for fun, let's flex. Flex through the foot. It's up and down. Maybe feel how that changes the movement in your body just a little bit. Engages the quad a little bit more. 2 more. Hold up and pulse. We have 3, 2, 1. Same leg goes side, up, 2, down, 2. So this is what it looks like from the front. Up and down. As I lift my left leg, you notice I'm not really moving over to the right side. Exhale up. Try to stay centered. Maintaining that tabletop position. One more, hold up. Pulse to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, go ahead, release it. Knees come side. Sit back into child's pose. We're gonna give our wrists a quick break and come down onto our stomachs. So, hands come right underneath the shoulders. We're looking down at the mat and just lifting the upper body up and down, nice and slow. You can either stay here or bring the arms with you. We want the work coming from the low back. It's the exact opposite part of the body as the abdominal muscles. And working them gives us a sense of stability Balance to give us nice posture. If you want to take the arms out in front of us, that's an even more challenging option. One more. And go ahead, hands come down. Quick stretch back for the low back. Roll out the wrists. Get ready to do our donkey kicks and fire hydrants on the other side. So whichever foot you didn't work before, we extend the legs straight to the back. And from here, it's up and down. Start with a pointed toe. Really engaging through the entire leg. I'm dripping my sweat onto the mat. I hope I'm not alone in that as well, but you know, what are you gonna do? Remember, pull the belly button to the spine here. Squeeze the glute. Go ahead, add the flexed foot. Notice the difference. It might just be minor, but it should feel a little bit different. Hold this last one up and take those little pulses. Just a tiny inch up and down. 3, 2, 1, go ahead, fire hydrants, nice and slow, right into it. Up and down. As you lift the leg to the side, imagine someone is pressing down on your leg as you're lifting it, and you need to resist it up and resist it down. So it's up. One more, hold it to the side. Take those pulses. Three, 2, 1, go ahead. Stretch back once again. We come down to our stomach. This time our head can rest. Just the lower body is lifting up. So the work is coming from our low back once again. If you want to take one leg at a time, feel free. Peeling the thighs up off the mat 1 inch at a time. As we're lying here, try to keep the core engaged. Pull the belly button to the spine once again. Last one, all the way up. And go ahead, release it. Sit back into child's pose. One final stretch here. And then when you're ready, we're flipping over so that our glutes are on the floor. From here, we're gonna prop ourselves up onto our hands. So our thumbs are gonna be facing whatever is front for you, okay? From here, hips up nice and high. We're keeping the body as much in this position as we can and just coming down into a tricep dip. If you want to bring the glutes down a little bit, that'll make it a little bit easier. Or bringing the legs out, keeping the hips up, is going to make it a little bit harder. Nice. Only moving at the elbow. Find that core engagement. Go ahead, hold low, little pulses. Push the floor away. 3, 2, 1, go ahead, release it. Sit on up really quick, tricep stretch. Grab for the same shoulder blade and then give a slight tug on your elbow. Same thing, little release. We'll stretch a little bit more when we're finished. One more seated core move. We have a reverse crunch. Arms are gonna come straight out in front of us. Sitting back and sitting up. Trying to move the body from the hips up as one piece, just moving to a point where you feel the core engaged. Try to keep the feet planted on the floor. Exhale back. Making sure we're breathing. Try to release any tension you might be holding in your neck. Let's go ahead, hold it back, and start lifting one arm at a time. Notice what happens when that arm comes up overhead. I know for me, my core starts to shake a little bit. It's a little weird, but you're doing it right if you feel that. It's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable, but remember, it's not supposed to be painful. Either stay here, we can start bringing both arms. Oh my gosh, that shake in my core is a little bit more intense now. Try to stay where you are in that reverse crunch position. If not, get a little bit deeper. This is the last little bit of work here. You made it this far. Let's finish strong. 2 more. And go ahead and sit on up. We're gonna take it into a quick stretch. So, feet come into a straddle position. Try to keep the knees and toes up to the ceiling. From here, sits bones stay on the floor. And we're gonna reach over to the right side. As we reach right, try to keep the left sits bone down on the floor so that we feel a stretch down the side of our body. Awesome job to getting to this point. Go ahead, twist over to this side, bringing the nose down to the knee. I know since I've been home after my spring break trip, some days it is hard to just get out of bed without having a routine. Go ahead, come center, inhale, same thing, keep that right sits bone on the floor as we reach left. But as I was saying, it's hard to get out of bed sometimes when you don't have a routine. So, you know, getting a little sweat in, doing these videos, that's something to be proud of. Go ahead, twist over to the other side. Feeling the stretch deeper in our leg here. And then release it. From here, we're gonna walk our hands forward, feel a stretch on our inner thighs, coming down as low as you can. But I always say when we're stretching, it doesn't have to be static. You can always inhale up out of it and then exhale, get a little bit deeper into it. And then when we inhale and exhale, always go deeper into the stretch on the exhale. It'll make it a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and walk it on up. Feet come right in front of us. Wiggle to find yourself right up on your sits bones. Tall spine, we hinge forward. Another stretch. Try to keep a nice flat back first, and then you can hinge forward, curving out the back. And release that. One arm comes in front of us. Grab above or below the elbow to stretch out the shoulder. Same thing on the other side. Try to keep the shoulders down away from the ears. From here, we're gonna go ahead and open up the chest. Think about bringing the shoulder blades together. We did do a few push-ups. And release it. From here, go ahead, use the floor or not to stand on up. A few more stretches for our legs because we really did work them today. I definitely got the overload. I hope you did too. Go ahead, grab one foot. Arm can come out for balance. Think about the knee going straight down into the floor. Glue the thighs together. Find your balance. I'm a little wiggly, that's okay. Go ahead, other side. And release it. One more stretch for the back of our legs. One foot comes in front of us. Flex the toe towards our face. Hinge forward with a flat back. Feel a stretch all the way down your leg. You can play around how this feels with the foot down or with the foot up. I personally like flexing it, but there's no right or wrong way. Go ahead, stand it up. Other side comes forward. Hinge forward. And stand it up. Just like I end my classes at school, we're gonna end with an inhale and exhale. Inhale up and exhale, shake it on out. Give yourselves a round of applause. You did it. All right, you made it through the workout. Thanks so much for joining me. As I mentioned in the beginning, my name is Julie. I miss everybody from Penn State Fitness and Wellness so much. So I'm happy that I can interact with you through these videos. If you have any feedback, you can follow us on Instagram. Our name is Penn State Fitwell. We'll put a little link for it right there. Follow us, message us, tell us what you want to see, tell us how you're doing. Again, I've said it a million times, we're in this together. So thanks for joining me.